Good morning student, a very warm good morning to all of you. I hope you all are staying home and be healthy. Yes. Now with this wish, today we have started our new chapter, that is fraction. Okay. So are you understood what is the meaning of fraction? You know? Are you learn about the fractions? Yes, I think in every day-to-day life you are heard about the fraction. Fraction is the part of whole. Many things you are taking. That is, if you are having the 5 chocolates and if you are giving the 1 chocolate to your partner or your brother or sister, it is the type of fraction. Yes, from the 5 you are given the 1, means you are dividing the numbers, means you are giving from the whole to the part to your brother or sister. Means the meaning of fraction is, the part of whole. Now see, before starting the chapter, we are having some warm up. You just have to give the answer of the following questions. A day is what fraction of a week? So week, how much days are there in the week? 7. So out of the 7, a day is having the fraction means 1. Okay. Now a day is what fraction of September? September month is of how many months? How many days? 30. So out of this 30, a day means you have to write 1 here. A month is the fraction of a year. Year is having how many months? Yes, 12 months. From this 12 months, a month means you have to write 1 upon 12. Okay. Now 1 year is what fraction of century? Century means 100, and 100 from 1 year means you have to write 1 here. Okay. So in this way you have to solve all the questions given in the warm up. Now moving to our next topic, that is the fraction. Now there are so many things related to the fraction. The first one is type of fraction. So what is the type of fraction? There are 2 types of fraction, that is like fraction and unlike fraction. When 2 or more fractions have the same denominator, they are called the like fraction. Means if the number is if the fractions are with the same denominator, just see the here 8 upon 3, 7 upon 3, 5 upon 3, 1 upon 3, 2 upon 3, means all the numbers are having the same denominator, then these are called the like fraction. Instead of that, see the number 1 upon 4, 2 upon 5, 3 upon 7. Is there the numbers on the denominator are same? No. So the number of, when the fractions have different denominators, they are called the unlike fractions. Next, proper, improper and mixed fractions. You have already learned in the 4th standard. Okay. Proper fraction. The numerator is smaller than the denominator, so it is possible to take out the required number of parts from the whole or cut into the parts. Yes. Now see, if here you know that the whole can be cut into the 4 parts and you are required to take out 1 part, it is possible? Yes. So it is the proper fraction. Means where the numerator is small and the denominator is greater. In improper fraction, the number is bigger than the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So it is not possible to take out the required parts from the one whole. That is, if the numerator is greater and denominator is smaller, here is the greater number and here is the smaller number, then this is called as the improper fraction. Okay. Now see the next one, mixed number or mixed fraction. A mixed number is a whole number and a proper fraction combined together. Now see the example, 4 1 upon 5. You can see here 4 is the whole number and 1 upon 5 is the proper fraction. So combination of whole number and a proper fraction is called a mixed number or a mixed fraction. Here 4 is the whole number and 1 upon 5 is the proper fraction. Okay. See, converting improper fraction into mixed fraction. Consider the following fraction 5 upon 2 and it is an improper fraction because numerator is greater than denominator. Yes, 5 is greater than 2. So how will you find out, or how will you converting improper fraction to the mixed number? Just see what you have to do. First you divide the number 5 to the 2. What will be the answer if you are dividing by 2? 5, 2 2s are 4, and what is remaining? 1. So this way you have to do the first division, and after that what is the whole part? That is quotient. You have to write here. The remainder you have to write on the numerator, and the dividend you have to write, sorry, in the divisor you have to write in the below. So in this way you have to write the mixed fraction and it convert. Okay, converting mixed number into a improper fraction. It is again the same. You just have to multiply the whole number to the denominator. Here 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. So 2 multiplied by 3 is 6, and add the number of numerator, that is 6 plus 2. It is equal to 8. And what is the denominator? You have to keep it as same. So the number will be 8 upon 3. Okay. Now see, the next one is equivalent fraction. Fraction that represent the same part of a whole are called as the equivalent fraction. Just see here, 1 upon 2, 2 upon 4, 3 upon 6. Now you can see here, there are the two parts. Instead of, you are taking the one part from the two part. Here you are doing the 4 part. From this you are taken the 2 part. And here you are taking the 6 part. And from the 6 part you are taken the 3 parts. Means all these are having the half, half, half. Means 1 upon 2, 2 upon 4 or 3 upon 6 are the equivalent fractions. Understood? See the next one, finding equivalent fraction. To find the equivalent fraction, we multiply both the numerator and denominator with the same non-zero number. Non-zero means the number which is not zero. It is called the non-zero number. Or divide the both numerator and denominator by the same non-zero number. Okay. So to find out the equivalent fractions, if we have to ask 4 upon 7, you have to make the equivalent fraction of 4 upon 7. What you have to do? Multiply 4 by 2 and multiply 7 by again 2. Okay, if multiply means you have to multiply the same number to the numerator and denominator, you will get the equivalent fraction. Or you have to divide the number. Just see here, 25 upon 40 is given. Okay, so you just divide the same number 5 to both the numbers, you will get the equivalent fraction, that is 5 upon 8, which is equivalent to 25 upon 40. So in this way, by multiplying numerator and denominator by same number, or by dividing numerator and denominator by same number, you will find the equivalent fractions. Okay. Now checking for equivalent fractions. So how we are checking that equivalent fractions are same? To checking or verify the two fractions are equivalent or not, we can use the cross multiplication method. By cross multiplication method, you will check the answer. Multiply first numerator to the second denominator and second numerator to the first denominator. So you just cross multiply the answer. If both the answers are same, then these are the equivalent fractions. Okay. Now the next one, a fraction it is lower term. So how to reduce it as? That is, a fraction is said to be its lower term if both the numerator and denominator have only 1 as their common factor. Yes. Now see the next one, to reduce a fraction to its lowest term. While reducing a fraction to its lowest term, what you have to do? You just divide the number by the same non-digit number. Okay. Up to when you have to divide? Yes, just see here, 36 divided by 6 and 54 divided by 6. The answer will be 6 upon 9. But this is not the lowest term because 6 and 9 again can be reduced. So again divide 6 upon 9 to the 3. You will get the answer 2 upon 3. So it is the lowest term since the only common factor of 2 and 3 is 1. Understood? Okay. Now see, second method is divide the numerator and denominator of the fraction by their HCF. In this way also you can find out the lowest form. So HCF of numerator and denominator is, first you have to find out the HCF of 72 and 96. So HCF of 72 and 96 is 24. Then divide 72 by 24 and 96 by 24. You will get the answer 3 upon 4. Thus 3 upon 4 is the lowest form of the fraction 72 upon 96. Have you understood all the terms? Yes. From this, depending on this all, the my practice time 1 is given. See the first one. Give example of like and unlike fraction. You can write like fraction. Like fraction means which are having the same denominator, that is 2 upon 3, 6 upon 3, 5 upon 3, 6 upon 3, any one you can write. These are the like fraction. And which are not having the same denominator, that is 2 upon 4, 3 upon 5, 6 upon 8. In this way you can write the unlike fractions. Okay. See, second question. Choose proper, improper and mixed fraction from the following. So which are the proper? In the proper, what is given? In the proper one, numerator is smaller and denominator is greater. So this is the proper. Here numerator is greater, denominator is smaller, so it is improper. Again, this is the mixed. This is the mixed fraction. Where numerator is small, this is the proper and this is the improper. Okay, so in this way you have to solve this one. See the next one. Third question. Express the following mixed number as an improper fraction. Okay. Now see how we are expressing it. Third one. A. 12, 2 upon 3. So it is given in the mixed fraction, and what you have to write it as in the improper fraction. For that what you have to do, multiply whole number to the denominator and add the numerator and then 3. So it is equal to 12 3s are 36 plus 2 is divided by 3, that is 38 upon 3. Yes, this is the improper fraction. Yes. Again do the second one, B. 18, 2 upon 5. So multiply this whole number by denominator plus numerator and divided by 5. So 18 5s are 90. 90 plus 2 is 92, and here you have to write 92 upon 5. Okay. Now see the fourth question. Express the following improper fraction as mixed fraction. So now here improper fraction is given and you have to write it in a mixed fraction. So what you have to do, divide 3 upon 3 to the 14. 3 4s are 12. What is remaining? 2. So you can write it as, what is the whole number? 4. What is the remainder? 2. And what is the divisor? 3. So here you can write 14 upon 3. It can be written as 4 2 upon 3. Okay. Now see the B one. 29 upon 7. Okay. So divide the 7 to the 29. In the table of 7 is 29 present. 7 3s are 21. 7 4s are 28. Okay. So what is the remaining? 1. So 29 upon 7 can be written as, what is the whole number? 4. What is the remainder? 4. And what is the divisor? 7. Have you understood how to find out? Yes. Now see the fifth question. Find the 3 equivalent fractions of the following. See A 3 upon 4. So you just multiply the same number by numerator and denominator. So 3 multiplied by 2, 4 multiplied by 2. What is the answer? 6 upon 8. Again 3 upon 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. So it is equal to 9 upon 12. Then 3 upon 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4. What will be the answer? 3 4s are 12, 4 4s are 16. So you can say 3 equivalent fractions. It is equal to 6 upon 8, 9 upon 12 and 12 upon 16. Are you understood? You just have to multiply the same number by numerator and denominator. You will get the equivalent fraction of the given number. See the next one. Sixth question. Fill in the blanks. What you have to write here? 3 upon 7. It is equal to 15 upon box. It is equal to box upon 45 upon box. It is equal to box upon 77. Okay, just see the relation. 3 and 15 means 3 multiplied by 5. So again 7 multiplied by 5, that is 35. Here is the 42. 7 6 are 42. So 3 6 are 18. 7 3 45 means 15 3s are 45. So multiplied. 15 7s are, yes, 15 3s are. So it will be given as 15 3s are 45. Then 15 7s are 105. Again here is the 77, 17, 11. So multiplied by 7 to the 11 you will get 77 and multiplied 3 to the 11 you will get the 33. Okay, in this way you have to find the answer. See the seventh one. Reduce the following fractions to the lowest term. Number 16 upon 24. So reduce the number to the lowest fraction. What you have to do? You have to just divide the number by the same digit to the numerator and denominator. If you are dividing by 4, what you will get? 4 4s are 16 and 4 4 4s are 16 and 4 6 are 24. Again 4 and 6 can be divided. So here you have to write 4 and 6 divided by 2. It is divided by 2. So you will get 2 upon 3. Yes, 2 upon 3 it is. Yes, what is the common factor between 2 upon 3 is 1. Okay. See the B one. 13 upon 39. So you just have to divide 13 divided by 13 and 39 divided by 13. So 13 divided by 13 is 1 and here is the 3. Yes. So the reduced form is 1 upon 3. So are you understood? In this way you have to find out the answer of all the remaining questions. Follow the same method for the all. Now see the next one, comparing fractions. So now here you have to compare the fractions like fractions. As like fractions have the same denominator, we can compare 2 or more like fractions by comparing the numerator. Now here you can see, here are all the numbers are having the same denominator. Okay, so you can compare easily according to the numerator. Yes, since the denominators are the same, we compare the numerators only. So when you are arranging the number by ascending order, so first you have to write the small, then greater, and last you have to write the greater one. Okay, but just see, 2 upon 11 is less than 4 upon 11 is less than 7 upon 11 is less than 9 upon 11. So 9 upon 11 is the greater one. When it is happened, when the denominators are having the same number. So you just compare the numerator. Okay. See the second one. 1 upon 5, 2 upon 5, 3 upon 5. All the denominators are same. So which number is the greater one? 3 upon 5 is greater than 2 upon 5 is greater than 1 upon 5. Okay. Now next, unlike fractions. If the fractions with the same numerator. Now see here we see the fractions with the same denominator. If the denominator are same, what you have to do? Just compare the numerator and arrange the number. But if the numerators are same and denominators are different, how can you arrange the number? Since the numerators are same, therefore on comparing the denominator we get 21 is greater than 16 is greater than 13 is 21 is greater than 16 is greater than 13 is greater than 8. So now we can write here 5 upon 8 is greater than 5 upon 13 is greater than 5 upon 16, and which is the smallest one? 5 upon 21 is the smallest one. Okay, means the number with the largest denominator is the smaller one. Are you understood? Here you can see the denominator is lower, the number is greater. The denominator is lower, the denominator is greater, the number is lower. The denominator is greater, the number is lower. And now see, 21 is the greatest number with the denominator, it is the lowest number. Are you understood? Now see, again you can do it by the comparing the numbers by fraction. While unlike numerator and denominators, to compare two or more unlike fraction, convert them into the like fraction by finding the LCM of their denominators. Just see, compare the number 3 upon 4, 5 upon 6 and 2 upon 9. Now see here, all the numerators are different and all the numerators are different and denominators are also different. So you just take the denominator, that is 4, 6 and 9, and take the LCM of that, and it is the 36. Then convert all the numerator according to the 36 denominator. So here you can see, here is the 4, so convert it as 36, so multiplied by same number, that is 27. Here is the 6, the denominator is 36, the numerator 30. Here is the number 36. The numerator is 8. So now you can arrange the number as, when the denominators are same, you just arrange the numerator, that is 30 upon 36 is greater than 27 upon 36 is greater than 8 upon 36. Are you understood? Okay.